I just had no food for the last 5 full days, not a single calorie. And the last 2 almost complete days, I had zero water. So I'm about to have my first drink of water on this video for you guys. Taste this beauty and tell you guys about the best drink ever in the world and how tasty it actually really is. Now let's talk about the real benefits about me losing about basically like 5 or 10 pounds of pure fat. That's maybe like that's I would say about 7 pounds, maybe 2 kilos approximately, 1 kilo, 2 kilos of pure fat. And I lost zero muscle. I lost a lot of acne on my skin. I stopped having dandruff and many more health things that literally I saw change before my eyes. Let's cover in this video first of all the types of fasts, since there's a couple. There's a soft fast, soft dry fast, hard dry fast, a water fast, a juice fast, and then the other classical religious fast, which I will not cover in this video. Now, people, first of all, do this for having a clear mind, having a lot more time, a lot more energy, believe it or not, and most importantly, health, and some even consider the spiritual aspect of it, that you literally become closer to your soul and closer to this godly universe and feel energies and everything way more better. I mean, first of all, you feel food tastes so much better. I did a couple short fasts and they literally cleared my taste buds, and I started tasting chemicals in foods that are processed. So if I bought normal cheap chocolate, I mean everyday chocolate that's a kind of medium high quality, I would taste the chemicals from the store and I just couldn't eat it. I could also taste if anything has sugar in it. I was able to even taste which honey had secretly added sugar, so it looked like there was more honey than it actually was, and which honey was just pure honey and organic. That's how good my taste became after doing a couple short fasts. And this is one of the longest fasts I ever did. This is my 5th full day of not a single calorie of food, and about 40th hour of having no water. That was 1 full day, a 2nd full day, and 1 night of sleep. Now, I was actually planning to not drink anything and complete 2 full days with 2 nights sleep. However, because of my current location and really high quality water from Revel, and I'm leaving this location tomorrow morning, so I want to make the most out of this water and really enjoy it. So that's what's meant for me right now, but it's actually easier than you think. I'm gonna actually link up a video that really inspired me to feel better, because halfway throughout day number 2 of no water, I was feeling crazy thirsty, and I found this video on YouTube of a guy who did 7 days of hard dry fast, which means no water, no showering, no nothing, no contact with water, no drinking of water, no nothing. And I was also seeing some videos of people doing like 11-day dry fasts, and there's also videos of many people doing like 40-day water only fasts. And this is a lot easier than you think. I saw a girl who did most people that have around 200 pounds can safely do about a 100-day fast on water, believe it or not. Now, as long as you don't have a medical condition, and of course I'm not an advocate and not here to be your doctor, I can't legally do that, unfortunately, but as long as you don't have some crazy medical condition, and it's even if you actually do, there's so many studies on crazy healings done through dry fastings. And if dry fasting was more well known and more research was done on it and people are more educated on it, I think the pharmaceutical monopoly in this world would disappear. Doctors would literally stop working if people knew more about dry fasting, because even radiation poisoning, which is one of the most impossible things and most incurable things, has been cured by a 7-day dry fast by Russian scientists who are researching, I think, the Chernobyl accident actually. So first of all, let's cover the differences. What I did was a 2-day soft dry fast, meaning I had contact with water. I was showering, brushing my teeth, I just never swallowed water. And when like an hour ago, rain started falling, and I was so excited that there was more humidity in the air. You literally intake water from the air through breathing and through your skin when you get to like day 1, day 2, day 3, because your body starts being really smart. And it's actually amazing because your pores on your skin get clear, because you have to use your pores for an intake of water, and then your lungs get more clear because you have to use your lungs for an intake of water. And then fat, which has a really high percentage of water, so for like I don't know, maybe a kilogram of fat, there's about, I think, don't quote me on this, maybe 600, 800 grams of water. I'm not exactly sure on this, but it's a lot of water. Maybe like 500 grams, like 50%. You can check this on Google really quickly. So just by burning fat, my body had like minimal enough water to sustain itself. It was actually funny for me that, you know, when I was taking a piss regularly throughout the day, I mean, not as often as normally, but still pretty often, it didn't look too dark, which was impressive and showed that my body still found ways to intake water or produce water from dead cells, from taking apart bacteria, taking apart anything that doesn't want or need. So what ends up happening is, imagine all stores closed. What you would do is literally eat every single thing left in your fridge, even if it's like halfway decent, you didn't like it. That's what body does when you're fasting. Your body realizes after 1 or 2 days that you're not gonna eat anything and literally starts eating itself, but not the healthy self, only the unhealthy self and the non-self. So things that do not belong to your body, bacteria, viruses, anything that's not supposed to be there. It's like, I don't need this, I need food, I'm gonna eat you. And all the bad stuff disappears from my body miraculously. And if you can see, I basically still have most of my muscles. Like, I would say I'm maybe a couple percent muscles gone because I was pushing it really hard and exercising quite normally and working in the garden throughout my entire 5 days of water and no water. So I was working normally. So on a water fast, it's recommended to move around since your body realizes muscles are necessary. Don't eat muscles, we're currently using them. And it focuses only on fat. But on a dry fast, I'm not sure if it's healthy to move around a lot or not. Because it's possible that some muscles could be consumed, but I'm not entirely sure. So, you know, minimal walking and movement just to, you know, stay healthy is fine, just not tough exercises, which I did a little bit of, so I wouldn't recommend that part. Anyway, so we covered the water fast, just drinking water. Soft dry fast means you don't drink or eat anything, but you have contact with water, and a hard dry fast is no contact with water whatsoever. And I'm about to drink this and have my first contact with this beautiful water I really love right now. And tell you guys how it tastes. And I'm really happy and grateful that this water comes from a well behind me. Now, it doesn't matter that the well is not like really deep, so it does probably have some contaminants, but what I do use is a Berkeley filter, which I highly recommend. So that allows me to take any river water or questionable well water that's still in contact with nature and has lots of natural energy, and just filter out the bad stuff, but leaving the energy and the minerals inside. So this is filtered with a Berkeley filter, and from that well behind me, well, you can't see it in the corner, and it's just pure love right now. And I cannot explain how happy I was when it started raining. I was literally running around naked like 30 minutes ago. Like, I took my clothes off, just ran around naked in the cold rain. It was one of the best feelings ever. I just felt all this moisture. My body was breathing and literally sucking out of air. Oof, that was amazing. And then I had like a mildly hot shower after that, just before this. And oh my God, I don't think I will ever look at the water the same way. Cheers, guys. Now, keep in mind, two really important things for a dry fast. If you remember these two things, this is a bonus for you guys who are still watching, you will be super safe. You cannot enter it straight away. It's recommended you have a really light day before a dry fast, or maybe a water only day, or a really, really light day of foods before you go into a dry fast. And right now, when I'm ending a dry fast, I'm gonna go to a water for maybe 12 hours, or water with some really small amounts of fruits, and then have more veggies, more fruits, more soups the next day. And maybe in 48 hours approximately, I'll have a normal meal just like it's an ordinary day. Also keep in mind, the same thing accounts for a water fast. Any longer water fast, just have to be careful how you enter it and how you exit the water fast. Everything else is fine. And you have to keep moving in the water fast normally, so your body knows not to consume your muscles. It'll realize they're being used. So if you enter a long water fast for like 40 days, which is totally fine if you have extra 10 kilos, 20 kilos, more than acceptable, which is like 20 pounds, 30, 40 pounds, you have more than enough mass to sustain you. I think the world record for a water fast is about a year and a couple days. the guy lost like a lot of pounds and was fat, and when he finished, he was mega skinny and looked like super skinny, but like not unhealthy skinny. So entering a water fast, like a really light day, and exiting a water fast, a really light day. Maybe only soups only, or veggies, or really light fruits, and then slowly take heavier and heavier fruits. So the digestive system wakes up from hibernation. And believe it or not, you have a lot more energy since your digestive system uses a lot of energy, a lot of blood, and your organs get a break, a time to look at themselves, reconstruct themselves, heal themselves. Since they're always working, you can't do maintenance on a road if it's being used. So everything in your body gets mega restructured and healed. Swallowing water is so tasty. Now, really important for a dry fast is the amount of water you consume when you finish dry fasting. So if you go 10 days or 7 days or 5 days or even a couple days with no water, don't drink more than like a couple sips at a time. Maybe a cup or maybe 2 cups every half an hour the most. So that will make sure you don't get problems in the digestive system. So because it's like somebody waking you up and slapping you really hard. You're not ready for it. You gotta wake up your body slowly, and let it treat itself and enjoy the water that's coming in slowly and use it up. You don't want to just gulp up and piss it out. That's the point of finishing a dry fast. It works, but you might get really cramps, headaches. Very unadvisable. So I'm gonna take a couple more sips right now. Really enjoy them. I'll see you guys later.